This is very simple long division using the dad, mum, sister, brother method. Okay, and this method is just looped round continually. That basically stands for divide, multiply, subtract and bring down. And we keep applying this method until we've worked out all our numbers. So the number we're going to use is 17s into, or the sum we're going to use is 17s into 896. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is divide. So 17s into 896 is rather big to do it in your head, so we need to break this down. 17s into 89 is better. We can't go 17s into 8 because that obviously doesn't go, so 17s into 89. What's 17s into 89? Well, let's work it out here. 17, let's guess first of all, see how many 17s in 89. So 5 times 7 is 35. Put down 5 there, 3. 1 times 5, 5 plus 3 is 85. So, oh, that's pretty good. So there's 5 17s in 89. Okay, with a bit left over. So we put the 5 up here in the answer. 5. And we put the 85 under the 89. So, what we've done already, we've done our, obviously, division by dividing at the start. We've done the multiplication by working out how many 17s are in 89. And the next thing we need to do is the S, the subtract. Okay, so 85, oops, didn't want to do that. 85 from 89, 5 from 9 is 4, 8 from 8 is 0. So that's the subtract that we've done. Now we need to do the bring down. Well, 17s and 4 obviously don't go, so we need to bring down the 6. 17s into 46, well, that's obviously 17 times 2 is 34. Can't do any higher than that, so again we put the 2 in the answer and we put the 34 underneath here. Again, what we've just done is the division, the multiplication, and now we're doing the subtraction. Okay, I should tick that bring down that we did before when we brought down the 6. Okay, so just to reiterate, we've done the divide, we've done the multiplication, and we're just about to do the subtraction now for the second time. So 34 from 46, 4 from 6 is 2, 3 from 4 is 1. So we have no more numbers to bring down here, because we're here at the moment, we've got no more numbers to bring down. So, and we clearly haven't finished, so we need to put a decimal point. Now when you put a decimal point here, you need to start, and obviously when you've got no numbers here, rather, you need to put a decimal point, and you've got no numbers there, you need to start bringing down zeros. So we're going to bring down a 0. There we go. So now we can divide through. 17s into 120. Okay, we're doing the division. Remember, we're just going to continue going through this sequence here until we've done all of our numbers. Okay, 17s into 120. Well, let's guess again. So 17, I'll say there's 7. So 7 times 7 is 49, carry 4, 1 is 7, that's 11. 119, well that's close. So again, if you put the 7 in the answer, and we put the 119 down here. So 190 from obviously 120 is 1, so there we go. So we've got 52.7. Now we can continue going. Now this is something quite important to remember. Obviously, if we want to keep going, we're going to be bringing down more zeros because there are no other numbers in the original number that we wanted to divide through. Okay. Sorry, that should actually go down to here, shouldn't it? There we go. Let's bring that down to the right place. We'll bring down a 0. But the problem here, once you've done that bring down, as you would normally do, you still can't divide 17 into 10, can you? So in that case, we put a 0 in the answer and we bring down another 0 because we have to keep going. Now 17's into 100. What's 17's into 100? Well, the answer that we did before, earlier on tells us that, doesn't it? There's 5. So we're going to put a 5 in the answer, just like we did before, and we're going to put 85 here. We're going to be, remember, we're just continually going through this sequence: divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So 85 from 100 is 15. Oops, is 15. Okay, now back at the top again. Divide. 17's into 15 obviously don't go. Bring down to 0. Remember, you're always going to be bringing down zeros when you've run out of numbers here to the right. Okay, 17's into 150 go maybe 8, do they? Let's check it out. So 17 times 8, so 8 times 7 is 56, carry 5, 1 times 8, 8 plus 5, that's going to give you 13, 136, yep. So we put the 8 here and we put the 136 down here, and we just keep going and going until the numbers basically stop. So that's how you do very simple long division. So the answer here is 52.7058.